Hello, viewers. Today we are going to talk about the novel, especially the rise of the novel in the early 18th century in English literature. The novel, as we know it today, is a dominant literary form, but it was not always this way. Poetry and drama ruled the literary stage for centuries. Then, in the early 18th century, a new form emerged, one that focused on individual experience, realistic characters, and detailed settings, the novel. But how did this shift occur? What socio-cultural factors contributed, and who were the pioneers of this revolution? Let us talk about. Before the 18th century, English literature was dominated by epic poetry, religious texts, and plays. Fiction, in the form of romances and allegories, existed but lacked the psychological depth and realism. The turning point came with the Enlightenment, a period that emphasized reason, individualism, and scientific inquiry. People began to seek literature that reflected real life, everyday struggles, personal growth, and social issues. The middle class was rising, literacy was increasing, and the printing press made books more affordable. These were the perfect ingredients for the birth of the novel. Let us talk about some of the trailblazers. Daniel Defoe, often credited as the father of the English novel, Defoe's Robinson Crusoe, that was written in 1719, is considered one of the first novels in English. It introduced a realistic narrative and a focus on individual survival, adventure, and morality. Samuel Richardson, his novel Pamela, that was written in 1740, brought a new dimensions with the epistolary style. Writing through letters, it explored personal emotions, virtue, and social mobility. Henry Fielding, he reacted against Richardson's moralism and wrote Tom Jones, which was written in 1749, a comic and satirical masterpiece filled with irony and complex characters. His novel had a narrator who commented on the story, a style still used today. Lawrence Stern, with Tristram Shandy, Stern broke all conventions, a digressive, playful novel that questioned the very structure of storytelling. The rise of the novel also marked a shift in what literature focused on. Novels explored gender role and women's life, class and social mobility, individual versus society, the conflict between emotion and reason. Authors like Jane Austen further developed the form, combining romance with biting social commentary. The Bronte sisters brought Gothic and emotional intensity. Charles Dickens highlighted social injustice and poverty in Victorian England. So, the rise of the novel was not just a literary development, it was a reflection of changing times. It gave voice to the individual, portrayed real life struggles, and became a platform for social commentary. Today, novels continue to evolve, but their roots in the 18th century English tradition remain strong and influential. Thank you.